So, a well-attended Spalding toy and train fair today. I got here just as it was opening up, and we're quite full. So today's little haul was the small little Pico track sections. I find messing around trying to make a little bit of flex track work. I think you usually end up cutting more than one piece of flex track, so it's false economy, and they don't always form the shapes or come out right. So it's just as easy to put these little pre-made ones, and this is the Hornby one, but it's equivalent to the ST202 short section that you sometimes need to make 2 points marry up. When you get that odd little section of track, then there's some sort of shallow curves. Unfortunately, Pico don't always put their part number on, so it's a bit of a lucky guess, but as I'm sort of modelling from scratch, it's worth a punt. So these were like 50p each and 75p each, so it was £9.50's worth in there. And another little rummage around in the odds and sods box, we got a block signalling point indicator. I previously bought a few of these on eBay, not for £5 I might add, so that was acquired. I think top of my head they do 16 points or 8 points, I can't remember, no 16, so they will tell you which way your turnout is switched, and they remember even if the power is off and then turn back on. Then we picked up a DPM kit, the Fed Ups building. I suppose it's a word play on Federal Express or UPS, but either way you get fed up waiting for them to deliver your items. So this is sort of like a modular thing. You can buy separate parts and add to this and sort of customize the building. It didn't have a price on it, so I cadged the bloke and I said, "What are you doing on this?" And he said, "Oh, £12. I said, I'll leave it. I said, "Will you take a tenner?" He went, "Well, I was thinking 15 actually." I said, "Well, I won't." He said, "No, I'll have to stick firm at 12. I said, "All right, then I'll leave it." Just as he put the bag back down on the table, he said, "Oh, go on then." So it pays to hold your nerve. So a DPM kit was acquired for 10 quid. So that can be added to another one I've already got, the Fed Ups building, I think. So it could be a Fed up building, as it can be doubled in size or modified. So that was it, not too much. Quite a bit there, some new stands there, so it sort of breathes a little bit of hope. Maybe they're disillusioned eBayers that have trying their luck the old-fashioned way. So see you on the next clip. Well, this could be one of those ridiculously oversized box things. So let's have a look. Let's get rid of the TV tax threatening letter, the monthly bullshit that comes from them. So this is the part they missed when I ordered 3 and they sent 2. So I tried contacting them on their about contact us page, which didn't work, so I had a phone. So there's the item. So I had to fit 2 of those to the Gauge Master / Hellion Class 47, because the person that owned it before decided to pull them out. Not a great job, but they're back in now. So £2 each. As only I bought 3 in case I broke one, and had to order another one, so I thought I might as well spend £2. Yep, no charge. Well, back with round 2. AliExpress delivery, you can tell. It's in the old mailer bags. So I'm not quite sure what we've got in this. I think I had 5 items. They've all sort of hit the UK, dispatched at the same time. But they've only told me 2 items. It looks like we might have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could have everything then. So we're back. So I'm guessing. Oh, my hands. We're lifting slabs, and it's taking its toll on my arms and everything else. Because now my neck's just seized up. The joys of having a muscle disease. Right, I think these are like shields, not the Knights type. That type. To go with Arduino Nanos. I think they're Nanos. I have got some. I've ordered some more for other projects in mind. So there should be some larger ones. Whether they're in this lot or the next lot, I'm not quite sure. Again, they're for sort of like, I think they actually call them servo boards, but you can use the outputs for controlling other things. So this is another attempt at a set of switches. Get in the bleeding bag. They're a bit smaller than the last ones. Oh yeah, well they're what I want. 2-way momentary. So we know they're the right ones. I can order some more when the price is right. So yeah, I've been mucking around in the garden at the minute, moving all the slabs again and all the bricks so that I can get the fence in place for the shed build. Or the security fence, just to keep the dogs out of the way and give me a perimeter to work within. I think these are the other ones. I can't remember how many I ordered of these. I know I was going to go mad and order loads. No, only 2. Yep. So the other ones, the R3 boards, these plug straight in on top, and then you've got your outputs and bits and bobs, and I think you can daisy chain them as well, depending on what application I use them for. So there's a pair of those for each of the Arduino types. What's this? Oh, well, that's different to my other one. I bought a phone holder for my car. Right, so that's my phone holder, my phone case, 2 different lots of Arduino shields, and some switches. Well, another grey bag. Yep, it's AliExpress again. They're only still giving me notifications they're at the distribution centre, so how many and what of again, I don't know. Oh, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Arduinos. Probably, well, I'd say at the time of recording I don't need 10 Arduinos. maybe down the line I will, but they were so cheap for 10 it was worth buying 10 over 5. Even though these ones had the recording data leads, they were only 20 pence more than some companies were asking 25 and 30 quid. I think these were about £18 all in. So you get a little short lead, a bit like your printer one, which is obviously you plug into the board to send the data to it. So yeah, if I blow any up or need more control over various things, then I've got the options to obviously duplicate one program on multiple boards in different parts of the layout. Lighting and things is the main thing. All of the clever coding stuff's been done for you, so it's just a matter of hiding this in or under a building and routing the light sequencing sort of LEDs to wherever you're going to put it in a block of flats or a factory or whatever. Well, you guessed it, it's another AliExpress bag. I don't know whether it'll have all 3 items in I ordered or less. I think that's for the Wi-Fi. Okay. Right, so we have, I think it was 5 meters of cable. Let me check. 4 5-meter hanks of cable. It's supposed to be 26 AWG, but it looks a bit big for 26. But I'll put the other one away. I was hoping it was smaller. By AWG terms it should be smaller, but looking at it, plus the insulation is slightly heavier. It's still a small cable, but I only want it for lighting and stuff, so it will suffice. And they were £1, so like £4.24 for them. So it's cheaper than I can buy the cable over here. And the other one was, how many did I order? 20 in a bag. 20 black, 20 red, times 2. So they are going to be for mimic panels. This was sort of my old tried and tested method, the momentary contact buttons for throwing point motors via a CDU. Again, they were like £1.79 a pack, so 4 bags, £8 and 3pence. Again, you can't buy them over at that price, not en masse, it's just not worth. I mean, you're only buying the same product they're selling elsewhere for a lot more money from the same origins. So well, they're 1 amp rated, normally 2 I thought, but they'll do. They're going to be for a CDU. So, and that was it. And I think this is just another one of those diamond painting storage containers. She's already outgrew the other one. It's like a myriad of Tic Tac boxes. Quite handy for storing small components in if you wanted to use them for railway stuff, but I need bigger storage solutions than that. Right, see you on the next one.